If you're looking for a modern, walkable, resort-style community in the heart of Palm Beach Gardens, where everything is walking distance right out your front door, you're gonna wanna know about Alton. I'm Nicole Stanbra, this is Moving to the Palm Beaches, and today I'm breaking down why so many people love living in Alton, what homes cost, what you can expect if you lived here, and whether or not Alton is the right fit for you. Okay, so what better way to explore a community than with someone who actually lives here? So I'm here with my colleague and friend, Brooke the Jetty.
Hi.
And you bought here new construction, right? Like you're
did. I bought in 2019 one of the townhouses, 3-story townhomes. I love it. I actually paid $495 and I'm almost doubled my home equity.
Yeah, like what are these things selling for now?
We're looking at anywhere between the low 8s to the mid 9s for townhouses.
Pretty sweet. So just in like 6 years, these things have almost doubled in value.
Yes,
pretty amazing.
Incredible. Yep.
Yeah.
Coulter homes, they're amazing.
Why'd you decide to, build and live in here?
Well, for me, it was downsizing, but mostly I moved here because I liked the lifestyle. It's downtown area. You've got tons of restaurants, bars. There's so many things to do. There's LA Fitness here. Lenora's is here, kitchen, Waxon's, the Ale House.
So many good
There's something, for everybody. It's amazing.
You can obviously golf cart anywhere in the community.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yep, total golf cart community.
You're also walking distance too. So
very close. Initially, when I bought, that was the biggest appeal because you have all the downtown area, but you also have very close proximity to downtown the Gardens Mall. You're super close to the beach, actually maybe 3-4 mile drive to the beach. So everything is super, super close and super convenient. And you're so close to the highways.
Yeah, the 95 and Turnpike's right here. They just built, or they're still in the process of building a brand new hospital, which is
state-of-the-art,
huge. And also just for like, if you already live in Alton, or even if you are considering moving here, when infrastructure like that, like a new hospital or a new school or a new municipality is being built and developed, that is attracting a lot of new residents to move to the area, right? So if you think about it, they're building a hospital. Who works at a hospital? Doctors. Doctors typically have money, right?
Yeah,
to buy nice properties. So as we see an influx of new owners moving here, there's very likely a situation where the price is going to drive and increase and appreciate because you have a lot more demand coming into the area. Alton has a mix of single-family homes and townhomes. The street that we are walking on right here is a great example of how these townhomes are situated in the community. They're all 3-story townhomes, meaning there's 3 levels. They all have staircases, no elevators. So if you're not one for walking up and down stairs, you might want to skip the townhomes and opt for single-family homes. But if we just take a look at how beautiful these have been designed, these are brand new. And what I mean by brand new is, okay, maybe not brand new, but 5 years old. They were pretty much built starting in the 2019 year and as recent as up until like 2023. But you can see from this angle here, like they're very modern construction. They're all concrete block, so they're super sturdy. These are like bunkers, especially when we enter into hurricane season. You are living in a fortress if you own one of these homes. They all have impact windows and doors. They are all very modern, sleek design, and they have these beautiful large balconies or lanais, however you want to call it. They're open air space, so a lot of neighbors get to enjoy a porch space right in front of the home, as well as a secondary outside living space on this great balcony here. Okay, so as we kind of wander through this community, you'll see these are great examples of the single-family homes. The single-family homes, when they designed these, and by the way, this was the Coulter who constructed this community, they had several different styles that someone could choose from in terms of building new construction. Not the same for townhomes. Townhomes are pretty much all the same, identical. The single-family homes, they have more of a Key West style home that had a great metal roof. They have these Mediterranean homes where you can see a couple of these with these brown barrel tiles. And then they also had just more of a contemporary style that you can opt for. So every home in the community is a little bit different when it comes to the single-family home. So if you even just scan here, you can see some of these that have these rounded archways that might be more of like the Mediterranean style versus others that are more squared off. It has a nice mix in this neighborhood of all different home styles. These are townhomes, these are your single family homes, and they all have parking in alleyways. So there's no parking or garage entrance from the front of your home for these models in this portion of Alton. So you have these alleyways. So each townhome and some single family homes will have 2 parking spaces, and then you have extra space in the garage itself. So you have this two car garage, 2 parking spaces, and then there's always plenty of street parking. So if you're concerned you might have more than 2 cars, or you have a lot of guests coming through, there's always plenty of street parking for people to use as they come and go. Most of the single family homes are coming with a 2-car garage plus another garage. Most people use this for golf carts because Alton is a very pedestrian-friendly golf cart type of community, because we have this town center that everyone loves to enjoy. You can walk there, of course, but it's even better to take a golf cart. So Alton's already sold out. There's no more new construction opportunities here, but they were only built in, the late to 2019, 2022. So they're all kind of new, but if you want to get in here, you're going to have to go with a resale property, which means that most likely it could be an original owner who built and constructed it. Now they're selling it and moving on to bigger and better things. But you actually benefit from this in a lot of ways, because when you buy new construction, it doesn't always come with built out cabinets and closet. It doesn't come with window treatments and lighting, light fixtures. So a lot of those bonuses and extras that you kind of need to live and enjoy your home have already been done by the current owner. Instead of when you do build new construction, that's just an extra cost that you have to add on anyway. Another nice thing is, like, sometimes when you build new construction, you might want a pool, but you don't put the pool in right away, or you do it after the fact. So buying resale, you get to enjoy like a house that's done. And sure, you can make some changes and, switch out some personal touches, but pretty much you can move in ready and just start enjoying the home. Another thing to just point out here in Alton, they did a really nice job as they developed this master development of having a lot of grass space. So great for kids to play around, play sports, run. Lots of moms, lots of human moms and dog moms. You can see people pushing strollers. Sometimes there's a baby in there, sometimes there's a dog, but to each his own. And it's just a very friendly community. So Alton is kind of like, it's still suburban, but it's a high density suburban community. So you still get all the family friendly amenities that you would like in a nice, safe environment. Okay, so one of the things that I really love about Alton is that there's truly something for everyone at every price point. The townhomes, they start anywhere in like the low to mid 700s, upwards of close to $1 million. I think the highest sale was around $995,000. That all depends on the size, because there are a few different designs and styles. Some have larger square footage than others. Some use on the 3-story, sometimes they convert the first floor den or office into a full 4th bedroom. So, 4 bedrooms are gonna have a higher home value than a 3-bedroom. It also depends on where the townhome or the home is situated. Like I mentioned, location is very important. So close to a water feature. So if you actually just spin around there, you have a beautiful water feature, nice lake with a fountain. Those are premium lots right there. If you're closer to the town center where there's shops and restaurants, you could walk right out your front door. Yeah, that's gonna have a premium to the location. Same goes to the clubhouse. If you wanna live by the clubhouse and be able to jump in the pool easily, there's gonna be a premium for that. So it really depends case by case. But again, the townhomes, you can get into a great community like this in the low to mid 700s. And then if you want a single family, those actually start right above the townhome. So you can probably get into a single family, one of the smaller square footage, around $1 million, just over $1 million. And those scale upwards of over $3 million, again, depending on the size and location. So large homes, over 4,000 square feet, backyards, many with pools, you're gonna be paying top dollar for those. But that's what makes Alton so special, is that no matter where you live in this community, you have access to all the amenities. Like this fun little outdoor fitness space here. You got the kids' jungle gym in the back there. You could see some kids playing out there. And then right next to it is the dog park. So if you have a furry friend or a fur baby who needs some exercise and you don't have the backyard, you can easily just take them over to the dog park and they can have fun. And then you have like this one street called Machiavelli Way, where these would be more of like the estate home section of Alton, so higher price points. And you can see all the different designs. So these, for example, are very modern designs here with the stonework, Mediterranean style homes here, but they all have the parking spaces and the garages in the front. So there's no alleyway, which means they have an actual backyard. Unless you live on, like, this is one of the main streets here, again, Machiavelli Way, where you actually have a property that has garage spaces, front facing, easy access in and out, plus backyards. When these owners built, they selected very specific lots. Some of them are corner lots, for example, this one, where you do get a little bit extra space on the side of the house. Others are like more of a pie-shaped lot, so you have space on both sides. There's still a lot of preserve areas as part of Alton, so whether you have a preserve view or a lake view, that was also considered as part of selecting a lot, and that's where the owners, again, paid a premium depending on the lot and where it was located in the community. So again, these are larger lots, more space, larger homes. They can range upwards of 4,000 square feet or more. A lot of them are 5 bedrooms, and they're all different styles and designs, but all very beautiful and built in the very early 2020s. You're also zoned for some excellent public schools such as Timber Trace Elementary School, Watson B. Duncan Middle School, and Dwyer High School, which has excellent academic programs as well as sport programs for your sporty families. Living here really feels like you live on vacation. The clubhouse is like a 5-star resort. It has event space, fitness facilities, aerobic studios, this resort style pool. You could do laps in it, just relax. There's tennis courts, pickleball courts. So there's playgrounds throughout the entire community with tons of walking trails. There's endless things to do just living here in Alton. And when I'm talking about community vibes, I'm talking about like there being a strong sense of community here. There's constantly events and activities going on throughout the year on different holidays. And for kids, this is such a great community to live in. So if you're looking for a brand new community where everything's walkable and community actually matters, Alton might be a great option to explore. And if you're just starting out your exploration of where you want to live in Palm Beach, let's make sure we connect, because as always, every week I drop a new episode of a new community right here in the Palm Beach area, and I'd love to be a resource for you. Make sure you like, subscribe, show me some love, and I'll see you in the next episode.